Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin ashrafil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. So today we are going to move to the next type of word that we find in a sentence. Yes, and I've written this in English. This is transliteration for fi'il. Yeah, I put there an S because this is how the English would do it. Yes, but of course, if it is Arabic, it would have been af'alu. Yeah, af'alu instead of fi'il. Fi'lun being the singular version. And we're going to talk about something that's called conjugation. Yeah, conjugation. So what's the fi'il? Just like the isim had 4 properties, remember ding, D-I-N-G, yeah? The fi'il also has certain properties and characteristics that we should know. Yeah, we should know. So the first one is tense because it's an action. So there will be tense, meaning that is it something that I'm doing now? Was it something that I did before? Or is it something that I'm going to do? Yeah, or is it something that I have to do? I'm being told to do it. Yeah. So these are the tenses of a verb. Then we of course, because this is Arabic, yes, and the words have gender, they have number. And I put here POV. What is POV? Now, this is something, it's a term, it's actually points of view. This is actually a English grammatical term. And it just basically tells you whether it's the first person, second person, or third person talking. Yeah. Then, of course, we still have i'rab. Yeah, because fi'ils have endings. Yeah, the fi'ils have endings. Assalamualaikum. Okay. So the fi'il has endings. And it has certain states or moods that it is in, yeah, depending on the ending. Yeah, so we will look at this later. Today it's more on conjugation. Then there's the voice. This is also something later on, whether it's an active action or a passive action. Yeah, and then we talk about negative and affirmative. You're forbidden to do it, or you're going to do it. Yeah. So whether there is negation in the sentence or not. We didn't talk about negation with isms. Yeah, because you don't really negate an isim per se. You can negate an action, stop, say that someone didn't do it. Yeah, but you can't negate an isim, a noun. Yeah, so this comes under fi'ils. All right. So Ustad Hashim had this way of remembering all this, just like he said ding for isim. Now he has voting for verb. So it's kind of neat. So I thought I'd just share it again with you. So it's easy for you to remember what is it that we need to know when we look at a fi'il. Yeah. So it's a voice, tense, i'rab, negative and affirmative, and then gender, number, and point of view. Yeah. Any questions here? Everything clear? Yes, Fatima?
I couldn't look at this.
Oh,
Sada, can you please explain number 2 one more time, please? I didn't get that.
okay. Gender, feminine or masculine. We know that. Number, we mean whether it's a single person. Is it 2 people or is it a group of people? Yes. The point of view is first person, I, second person, you, third person, he or she. Yeah, that's what I mean here. Is that all right?
Got,
Okay
got you,
lah.
sir. Exactly.
Amin wa ya. Okay, so let's go back to tenses. Yes, Sister Riley?
Can you explain a bit about voice?
About one?
Voice, number 4.
Oh, voice. Okay, voice. All right. Voice is passive or active. So I'm going to say something like, she opened the door. Okay, she opened the door. This is active. Yeah, but if it's passive, it would be the door opened. Yeah, because you don't know who opened the door. You remember that? Passive and active?
Yes, brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. I think you know this, but it's just that there are names to it that sometimes confuses us. Yeah. Okay, so verbs. I don't really like to use the term verbs here because a fi'il in Arabic is more than just the action. Yeah, because a fi'il in Arabic is a complete sentence on its own. Why do we say this? Because you know who the person who's doing the action. Yes, unless it's an outside doer. Okay, which is a caveat to that. But basically, it's a complete sentence. No? But in English, if it's a verb, it's just the action, and you don't know who the doer is, and you don't know who the action is being done to whom. Yeah, but in Arabic, you can actually have that in one word. Yeah, in one word. Okay, so what were the tenses again? Past tense, present tense, future tense, and what I said was the command, the imperative. Yeah, these are the four types of tenses. Yes, but strictly speaking, this is the one and same thing. Present and future is the one and same thing. And some even say this is also part of this. Yeah. Okay. Madi, this is the Arabic. Mudari, yes. And Amar. Amar is command. So let's look at Madi. The whole thing today will be about the past tense. Yeah? We're not going to go into this yet, neither this. This one first. This is the simplest, inshallah. So what about the Madi, the past tense? Now we know this in English, what past tense is, right? It shows that an action has already taken place. Yeah? And it's sometimes known as the perfect tense because the action is complete, done. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so it's also known as the perfect tense. Zahaba Zaidun. Now, in this case, I have an outside doer. We know that Zaid is the one who went. He went. Zahaba Zaid. Yeah, so we translate this. Zaid went. Yeah. I know I've been saying outside doer. Some of you may understand it. Some of you might be thinking, what actually? Well, there is a doer. It's outside, right? It's always outside, not with Arabic. Yeah, not with Arabic. This is where the completeness of the verb or the completeness where I say why a fi'il is a complete sentence and why English is just the action. Right? So this is that very important difference between the English verb and the Arabic fi'il. Then we have the present tense. This is known as imperfect tense because the action can be in three states. It's taking place right now. Okay, it hasn't been done yet. It's not completed yet. That's why it's imperfect. Like Zaid is going. Yeah, he's going. Okay, he's doing it now. Or it's going to take place in the future. Yeah, so it's like Zaid will go. And it is taking place regularly. Oh, what's this? Something like Zaid goes. Yeah, or maybe Zainab eats. You know, it's something that she is going to eat. She will eat. Yeah, but she eats. I mean, she's perpetually eating. Yep. So that's another thing. Yeah. So this takes place regularly. Going to take place is taking place right now. But what we normally understand it to be is this. Yeah, present tense. What's happening now? So this is how we would write it. Yeah, the meaning is still the same, to go, yes, but for present tense, going will be yazhabu. Yeah. So this one, this two looks the same. Okay. So you need to know the context before you decide whether it's, is it this one, is it this one, or is it this one? Yeah. Usually for future, you have things to help you. Yeah. You have maybe a half, like the letter sin. Sin as in, sin as in the one with the tooth at the bottom there. Yeah. The huruf sin. And then all the word, or the half salfa. Yeah, salfa is also used to help you identify that this is something that is going to take place. Yeah, so you would see something like sayazhabu, something like that. Then you know Zaid is going or will go. Yeah, it's something that hasn't taken place yet. So this is something that can happen to help you to determine this, but sometimes no. Sometimes you really need to understand what's going on before you decide whether it's something that's about to take place or is taking place now. Yeah, so this is why I said context helps determine. So in English, we would call this something like this: present continuous, because it's happening now. Future, it hasn't happened yet. And present habitual, it's ongoing. Yeah, it's ongoing. Slightly different than continuous. Yeah, this is something that it does it as a habit, as the word implies here. Whereas this might stop, but at the moment it's happening. Yeah. Okay. Imperative is easy. An action that is being commanded. Yeah. So it will be something like izhab. You will notice that most commands will have a sukun at the end. Yeah, this makes it easy to identify in a way. And it will just mean go. Yeah, you normally will be talking to the person. Person would be there and you're telling him go. Yeah, so the person would be there, present, the second person. In English, we would say the second person. So a command is usually directed to the someone who is there. Yes. So here we go. Izhab, go. So I want to remind you again of what of the words that we have learned so far, because vocab is very important. And knowing the words that I'm saying to you is also important. If not, you'll get lost in class. Yes. So we had these. This is simple. Yeah. Wahid, one. Tasniyah, two. Jam'un, many. Yeah. More than two. All right. Tasniyah, wahid, jam'un. Then we learned muzakkar. This is masculine. Then mu'annas. This is feminine. Yes. Now, this always confuses people. The sa. When they see the sa, automatically, that's feminine. That's dual. No, but if it's dual, this would be musanna. What's the difference? The position of the sa. Yes, the position of the sa. So go back and find out what are the root letters for feminine and what are the root letters for dual. Yeah, and then let me know, inshallah. Then we had ghaib, the one who is not there. So basically the third person. Yeah. Then the one that is hadir, the one you're talking to, she's there or he's there or they are there. Yeah. The second person, you address them as you in English. Yes, because they are there and you're talking to them. And then there's, of course, you, the one who is talking. Yeah, the mutakallim. Yeah, mutakallim. So now we have to figure out what's the Arabic word for conjugation. Conjugation is this. Oops, sorry. Tasrif. Tasrif, for those who are familiar with sarf, tasrif, yes, comes from the verb sarafa yusarrif. Yeah, this is family 2 with a shadda. And tasrif is your masdar, yeah, tasrifan. Yeah, this is for those who already know sarf. Those who do not know sarf, just know that this is a noun, yes, and it means conjugation. And basically, what it means is you have a word and it changes its form depending on how you use that word. Okay, that's basically it. That's why we call it conjugate. Sirah is the form. Okay, so you change to whatever form. Yes, whatever form. And in English, we call it paradigm, yeah, or pattern. Not so much a paradigm shift, yes, which is totally slightly different in meaning. Paradigm shift is something when something that is already formed is really changing. You know, it's really that's why they call it a shift. These are just it changes a bit here and there, yeah, just to show who is saying, who's talking, and things like that. So the word paradigm means pattern here, okay, not the shift. Then we have siyarun, which is the plural of siqa. Yeah, that's all. So these are the new words that you need to recognize and understand. Yeah, so one is the actual change. This is what it changes into. Yes, and this is the plural of that pattern. Okay, so why do we have different patterns? Sila. Okay. Simple, because you want to know who's sitting. I sat, you sat, she sat, we sat, they sat, yeah. You both sat, yeah, remember? We have dual in Arabic. So we need to know how to write these because remember, we are not going to write the dual as a separate word. Okay, this is the thing that we need to know. Yeah, because the Arabs, they want it to be in such a way that you use less words. So one good way is to make sure that the doer is included in the word as much as possible. Yeah, as much as possible. And this is where your pronouns come in because you know who that pronoun is referring to. Yeah, so we can do that if we do. If we use pronouns. Otherwise, we still have to use the outside doer. Yeah, a word by itself. But with pronouns, you can bring it in, and that's why we have the different siga. Yeah, so it will look like jalastu. The tu here means I said. Yeah. Jalasta, you said. The ta here means you said. Yeah. So jala stays. Yeah. This part of it stays. And then jalasat. Oh, okay. There's a sukun there. Isn't this a command? No, it's not a command. It just means that it's a she. This ta says that the person who is sitting, yeah, although third person singular, is now a lady. Yeah, this is what we call the ta'nis, the one that I showed you earlier, that sa there. Then we said, yeah, jalasna. Remember, we saw that na is the attached pronoun, the shape of the attached pronoun. So this is why it's important for you to memorize that table, okay? If you haven't memorized that, I suggest you print out the table, put it whatever size you want that you can see in the kitchen, in the office, somewhere, and memorize. Yeah, memorize them. There's no way you can escape from memorization when it comes to this congregation exercise. Yeah, and you need to know it. You need to know it because you cannot be going around carrying a book. Yeah, okay. This one is 1%, 2%, 3%, or is it a she, they, or you can't be doing that. Yeah, you need to have it you need to know it like the back of your hand, basically. And then jalastuma. Oh, wow, this is a mouthful. Jalastuma. You both said. Yeah, so this is why we have the paradigms. Yeah. So to know the gender, the number, and the points of view. Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at the jumlah ismiyah. Let's look at the jumlah ismiyah. Oh, wow. Why am I looking at jumlah ismiyah? Because we are going to talk about dhamirun munfasilun. I need to talk about the independent pronoun because I want you to remember so that you recognize the difference between the independent pronoun as well as the, attached pronoun. Yeah, you need to know this. Okay. So we called it dhamirul mubtada. Yeah, dhamirul mubtada. This is mudaf, like no alif lam, followed by jar. There is no double kasrah here because you have alif lam here. Yeah. So dhamirul mubtada'i. Yes, this is what we call the independent pronoun. So in a sentence, it will appear as here. Like he is a teacher, for example. So he is the mubtada, which is the pronoun. Yeah, so he is a teacher. So this is your independent pronoun. It's not in any way connected to the word. All right. So we said that this is the form of the independent pronoun. Yeah. Huwa, hiya. Yeah. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antum, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Yes. So these are the independent pronoun. If you write it as a mubtada, this is the form you will write it in. Please remember this, print it out, stick it onto the table somewhere, and always look at it if you can. Yeah. Yeah. This is just to remind you what mu'annas and muzakkar means. I think you know now, by now, inshallah. Yes, and here, remember we said that there will be like, mathematically speaking, there should have been 18 types of conjugation, depending on whether the person is a single person, a dual person, how do you say, single, dual, plural, right? And whether they're male or female, whether it's the first person, second person, or third person. So when we looked at this, we said, wow, there should be 18 altogether. Why 18? Because this is 6, right? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then this 6 occurs 3 times by right. Yeah, 3 times by right. There should have been muzakkar mu'annas here as well. Yes, for the first person, and then ana and dual and this. But the Arab said enough is enough. This one, okay, we'll do this. But for this, because it's you who is talking, surely you know who you are. Yeah. And rarely do you want to talk with someone together with you. So the dual doesn't really occur. But the nahnu, yes. Yeah, as a group, normally we do. But 2 persons, very rare. Yeah. So they said they decided to drop that. And since it's you are you would know whether you are male or female. Yeah. So they dropped that. So in the end, we only have 14. 14. So for every action that you do, you can have 14 variations of that same action or the same fi'il or the same verb. Yes, as the English would say. 14 patterns to memorize. Okay, 14 patterns to memorize. It's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad, really. Okay, so this is your independent pronoun, just so that you know how it looks like. So you know that, yes, Sister Fatima?
Yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Ustad, I didn't understand this Damirul Mubtada part. Like, why do we have, like, why are we talking about Mubtada here? I didn't understand that. Sorry.
Okay, because your independent pronoun
Mhm.
is always used as a mubtada.
In,
Yeah,
in 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 a nominal sentence.
yeah, in a normal sentence.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So here, are we then saying that is that the role, Ustada, or
Yes, it is the role of the pronoun in the jumla ismiyah. Yeah,
okay,
when it is independent.
okay, okay, that's
Okay.
what you mean exactly.
Yes. What was it that you were thinking about?
I was thinking we were talking about verbs. Then why is Muktada here? So that's
Oh
why.
no, no, no. We are talking about domir, pronoun, pronoun.
Yeah,
Okay, not
I
yet
didn't see
verbs.
the Jumlatul Ismiya on the top, Ustada. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So we're still talking about verbs. This is why we need to recognize the verbs well. Yeah, why we need to know, sorry, we need to know the pronouns well. Why we need to know the pronouns?
Yes.
Because it has a lot to do with your verbs. Okay, but first let's look at the pronoun back again. Now,
May I ask? That means you're telling us, don't forget, when it comes to huwa, huma, hum, it's a mutada. That's what you're saying, right?
yes, when it is used as an independent pronoun. Yes, it is. Yeah,
That means huwa,
okay.
huma. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Yes, this one. Yeah, all these anta, anti, these are all mubtadas in jumlah ismiyah. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay, then we went on, we talked about this, the object pronoun. Yeah, the last lesson that we did. That's why I asked you, if you did not attend the class, to see the recording. You know, you'll be a little bit lost. No, you won't be lost forever, but you will be a bit lost in this class. So this is the attached pronoun. Yeah, this is attached. And this would be nasab in status because it's the maf'ul. When it's attached to a fi'il, yeah, in a jumla fi'il, yeah, we are looking at a maf'ul, basically a detail, more information, yeah. So we said, like just now, it was mubtada did habar. Mubtada is habar, yeah, because a jumla ismiyah has the is, yeah, the is, that is the one that defines the jumla ismiyah. In a jumla fi'liyah, right, we would say when we translate, fa'il, the doer, did fi'il to the maf'ul. Okay, so I said Ali kicked the ball. Okay, Ali kicked the ball. Yeah, that would have been our verbal sentence or jumla fi'liyah. Okay, so in this case, the ball would have been mansub. Yeah, if it's an isim by itself. All right, if it's an isim by itself. But when you have an attached pronoun, something happens to this order. Yeah, it doesn't follow this order anymore. Yes, remember I said it becomes a clingy baby. It sticks itself, the maf'ul sticks itself to the fi'il. Okay, pop, it goes straight to the fi'il. So it doesn't have this pattern anymore. Fa'il did fi'il to maf'ul, because this maf'ul now has gone through to the fi'il. Yeah, and it comes before the fa'il, the doer. Elaine, are you following me? Are you all right? Assalamualaikum. I hope you're not having mic problems again.
Can you hear
Ah,
me?
yeah, now I can hear
Yes.
you. Yes.
I'm following behind.
Okay.
Following.
Okay, slowly. Yeah, you're always free to come in and ask me questions,
Okay.
inshallah. All right. So an attached pronoun looks different. You don't see huwa here, do you? You don't see huwa here. You see who. You don't see hiya. You see ha. You don't see anta. You see ka. You don't see anti. You see ki. Yes. So it's different. It's different. So you need to know the difference. Yeah, some of it looks the same. Some of it looks the same, but mostly it looks different. Yeah, mostly it looks different. Okay. So we did in the last class the dome munfasilun, which was the mubtada. Yeah, and then we did this dome muttasilun, the attached one, which was the maf'ul. Today, and I said that what today we're going to do is we're going to do the one that is I'm going to do a recap here, because just in case we don't get that was, yeah, sorry, I forgot about this, inshallah. So we did this exercise the last class, yes, and this is where I said that nasarahu Allahu. So this is your fa'il, yeah. And the maf'ul or the done to has attached itself to the verb itself. Yeah. So we didn't have the thing, how to say, the pattern of the maf'ul coming after here. Yeah. So we have fi'il, fa'il, and then maf'ul usually. Yes. Fi'il, fa'il, and maf'ul. But in this case, the maf'ul has gone back here and attached itself to nasara. Yeah, which is the fi'il. So we did the translation. Yeah, may Allah support him or help him. May Allah guide them, whom, yeah. And then Allah sent you all. So this is all of you, yeah, kum. And then Talha hit you, yeah, Talha hit you, ka. Here is you, and this is a male because it's ka. If it was female, it would be ki. Yeah, yeah. Then Ahmad followed her. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, Ahmad followed her. Yes, ha. And we have Ahmad followed me, which is taba'ni. There's nun ya here. And then we did the question, would we write this? And it came out to be this. You see, taba'a. Oh, yeah. So this is really short and precise. Yeah, to say he followed him. Yeah, so this is what we call attached pronoun, domirun muttasilun, and this is your domir that is maf'ul bihi. Yeah, so every time you attach a domir to a fi'il, it will be the maf'ul bihi. Okay, so now we need to recognize what we call a subject pronoun. Oh wow, what's this? Jumlah fi'liyah madin. This subject pronoun, I think I mentioned during the last session, that it is built inside the verb. And this is only the pronoun. Yeah, if it were a person like with a name like Talha or Aminah or something like that, right? It'll have to be outside. Yeah, because there is a name. It's not a pronoun. It's a proper name. Yeah, so we can't do this with that sort of nouns. But with a pronoun, we can. We can. And you can build it inside the word. Okay. So we will still call it mutasilun, just like we did with the domi that is maf'ul. Yeah. But this time we call it domirul fa'il. Yeah, because it's a doer. Domirul fa'il. It's the doer, not the maf'ul. Maf'ul attached at the end. Doer, you put him inside the action. Yeah, you put him inside the verb. So now we will discover why the Arabs focuses on the third person as opposed to the, in English, we normally go for the first person. Yeah, but for Arabic, they focus on the third person. Why? Because the third person looks like this. This is nun, sod, ra. Okay, it's the root letters of this word is nun, sod, and ra, and it means we saw before to help. Okay, to help. Or what did we say when it comes to Allah? We didn't say help. What was the thing that we used for and we were using for Allah? Support. Yeah, in the case of Allah, we translate it as support. So he helped. See, now you can see why. This is, it means when we translate it, he helped. There's nothing here that indicates there is a who or a huwa or anything, right? No ha anywhere. Just nun, sod, ra. This is why we say that this domirun muttasilun is mustatir. The word mustatir means hidden. Okay, don't get so excited about new terms or discouraged with new terms. Yeah, because I'll be saying domirun mustatirun many times. Yeah, mustatir means hidden. So you can't see the huwa or the who or the he anywhere in this word, but it's there. And when we translate it as he helped. We know this, he helped. Now this is the basis of every other word that you will see here. Yeah, yeah, there should be 14 of these. Yeah, we said that 14 of the same word, but different forms depending on who is doing the action. Okay, so Nasara, he helped. Nasara, under Tasniya. How would I translate this? Sister Asila, would you like to try?
Two of them help.
And they're both males, yeah? And so this is Nasaru. Look at how it changes. This alif, another term, they call it alif tasniya, which means a dual alif. And this waw is waw jam'ah, which is your plural waw. And this alif is not the same as that alif. This alif is there just to show you that this waw is the doer. Yeah, basically that's the short of it. Yeah, there are other things about this alif, but basically to tell you that this waw is the doer, not part of the verb. Okay, that's not a root letter. Then when it is a lady, what they did is they added the ta. So it's now she helped just because of the ta. Yeah, just because of the ta. But this ta, remember, is not a hiya or a ha either. Yeah, it's not a he or a ha. It's just a ta to tell you that this is a female. Okay, but it's not the doer as in he or ha, not as who or he. This one, sorry, who or he or who. Yeah, for this one. So do not think that this ta is the doer. No, why I'm saying this because it's for the other cases that ta will be the doer. Yeah, but in this case, no. This is just to show you that this is a woman. Then of course you add the alif. This is the base for the feminine. So just add the alif to show that two ladies now, and here a group of ladies. But a group of ladies, remember when we were looking at the independent pronoun here, right? It's hunna, yeah? So that's reflected here. It becomes nasarna. Okay, so nasarat, nasarata, nasarna. Okay, then for two, the second person. Ta here is like the anta that we saw. It's easiest to remember it like that. Yeah, nasarta. Yes. And when it becomes two, it is nasartuma. Why do we say nasartuma? Because if you look at the independent pronoun again, it was antuma. Yeah, antuma. Okay, so this goes on. Narsatum, nasarti, the ladies have this. But then for the dual, it follows the men, yeah. And for the plural, it becomes a special one as well. Becomes tunna, tunna. When you get to the part where you're writing the i'rab in Arabic, okay, not yet. This is a long way to go. When you are writing the i'rab in Arabic, this ta is now what we call the dua ta. Not this ta. This ta is just a feminine ta. But these are the dua tas. Okay, so this is a different story altogether. Forget what I've said. Just remember the sound. Yeah, nasara, nasaro, nasaru, nasarat, nasarata, nasarna, nasarta, nasartuma, nasartum, nasarti, nasartuma, nasartunna. Yeah, these things should be in your head. Nasartu for first person, I. Nasarna, first person, we. Okay, so here is ta, ti, tu. Quite nice. Yeah, ta, ti, tu. Ta for man, ti for lady, tu for I, first person. Yeah, so there's no second way around it. You just have to memorize it. Yeah, so that's why if you can in your group, right, practice it with each other so that you can remember it, inshallah. Okay, so this is another pattern. This is Nasara. The next word that I'm showing you now, sorry, this is the fa'il did fi'il, yeah? So he helped, they both helped, you know, they all helped, yeah? So fa'il did that, yeah? Although it's written inside, when you translate it, you still say something like this, as if it's separate. Here is sami'a. Okay, just now was nasara. So fi'il madi, can we write this down somewhere for those who want to? Fi'il madi, yeah. When it is active, in the active voice, yeah, you know who the, yeah, in the active voice, it's always fatha in front and fatha behind. Okay, 3 letters for the 3-letter ones. You will come across verbs which have more than 3 letters, but this one, the ones with the 3 letters, for fi'il madi is always fatha in the front, fatha at the back. The only that changes is the one that is in the middle. Yeah, the only letter that the harakat changes is the one in the left, in the middle. So this would be sami'a. Just now was nasara. So nasara, the sod has a fatha. Mim has a kasrah here, and there is another word that's karuma, yeah, which is ra has a dhamma. Yeah, so for this sort of madins, the 3-letter ones, yes, the 3-letter past tenses, the first and the last will always be fatha. This is how you recognize it. Yeah, but when you get to passive, then this changes. If it's passive, then it becomes ui. It will start with a u. Yeah, but this one we'll look at it later. For now, just remember the pattern. Yeah, just remember what changes at the back. The front is always the same as this one. Yeah, you just have, maybe you might add a sukun here. Yes, but other than that, it's going to be sin mim ain. Sin mim ain. Yeah, it's not going to change more. That's why they have the emphasis on the third person here, because that's the base of everything else. Yeah, so the Arabs emphasize on this third person masculine. Okay. Yeah. Fa'il did fi'il. So I put here in a table what are the things that you attach to it, yeah, so that you can just have a look at it again. Yeah. This is basically for every a third person, we have masculine and feminine. And then for every masculine, you have, of course, single, dual, and plural. Yeah. Okay, here's the translation. He opened, yeah, and then they opened. The problem with English is, is that you can't tell the difference, yeah, between this day and that day. But in Arabic, you know, this is dual, this is plural. Yeah, same thing here. They opened. No, we don't really put this sort of thing in an English sentence. So you really need to know the context, who is doing it. Yeah. So you opened, things like that. Yeah. So fataha, fataha, fatahu, fatahat, fatahata, fatahna, fatahta, fatahtuma, fatahtum, fatahti, fatahtuma, fatahtunna, fatahtu, fatahna. Yeah. So just a few notes here. Most past tense verbs end in ed in English. Yeah, that's when you translate it. But some verbs have irregular conjugation. Yeah, meaning that it doesn't end in ed, just like plurals don't end in s all the time. Remember the slide that I showed you about the different types of plurals that the English people have. Yep. So the Arabs also have that. Not so complicated though. Sent, because there's usually a pattern with the Arab words. But with English, it's no pattern. Like do, did. No, how do you have a pattern for that? No, it's not that simple in English. So sometimes I would think, Alhamdulillah, I learned English when I was, from school. If not, it would have been really difficult. So things like this, if we consider the word to be, then the change would be for past tense would be was or were. Yeah. So to be sad, he was sad, they were sad. Yeah. So this is just notes. Okay. So I've been doing the talking all this time. So now we're going to do exercises. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now the exercise is simple. I'm going to do one and then I will pass it to you. Okay, inshallah. Fataha. We saw this already. Yes, so just want to know which one is it. We know that this is of course singular. Yeah. And of course it's masculine. Yep. And first person, second person, third person. Sister Sultana. Is it first, third, or second? Sister Sultana, are you there? Your mic is muted. Maybe she fell asleep. Okay. Sister Riley, is it first? Is it third, second, or first?
Second.
It is second. Fataha?
He
He is.
he opens.
So it would be if it's
Sorry,
third person. Okay, yeah, third person. The ghaib, yeah? Yes, and he opened. Okay. And Sister Asila, fatahna. Fatahna.
We open
Okay, so this would be which one?
jama.
And it's both masculine and feminine, right? Depends.
So
And
first.
first. Yep, first. So we open. Okay. Sister Elaine, try this. Fatahu. Is it?
Okay. So we're looking at, when we say fatahu, we're looking at the verb, right?
Yes.
Fatahu is a verb. Okay, I got that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So fatah is the word to open. That's the root word is fataha. So
Yes.
this one ends in ha and wow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fatahu.
Mm-hmm.
So fatahu, you want to know if it's plural, singular, or dual
Yes,
first.
that's right. Aha.
Okay, so this is plural.
Alhamdulillah. Is it
Okay, this
masculine or feminine?
okay. Because there is no and with a noon, I'm gonna say it is a masculine.
Yes. And is it
Okay.
third,
Okay.
second, or first?
Well, if it ends with who, then it has to be a third person.
Yes, it is. And you would translate it as?
Oh. He
Hmm,
opened it.
Jama'a.
Uh,
Jam'un.
oh, they opened it.
Yeah, they opened. Okay, Alhamdulillah. There you go. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, Sister Fatima, what about this?
Okay, so ja'ala is tasniya
Yeah, yeah.
and mudhakkar,
Yeah.
and is ja'ala. So they, no, they, you both did, right? So um, so it's hadir.
How do you both did?
Hmm. I do that. Ja'ala. So no, it's it,
This is a ja'ala means made, yeah, to make, to make.
oh, to
Yeah.
make, yes,
Uh-huh, yeah.
make. So
Sorry, I didn't correct that. Yeah,
yeah,
ja'ala is to make.
I thought fa'ala for some reason in my head. So,
So if it is, if Jim ja'ala like
mm,
this, right? It
mm. So
wouldn't
that
be.
is it'll be he made, so that will be ghaib then.
Yes, it is right. Alhamdulillah. So, oh, they made. Oh, yeah, because it's both of them, right? Name them.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, masculine there. All right. Ja'al tu, Sister Ralin.
Ja'altu Usman Wahid, single,
Let's see. Yes.
and then Ja'altu Zaka.
It can be both. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is first person.
Mm.
Mutakallim.
Sorry.
Mutakallim.
Mutakallim. Yes. And the translation?
Uh, I I made it.
I made it. Yes. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. Okay, not yet. The rhythm is not there. So let's do another one. Sister Sultana, are you back yet? She's still not
Can I
there.
ask?
Yes,
Can I
dear.
ask?
Uh-huh.
The last slide. Can you go back to the last slide?
Okay, hold on.
So, with the alif, this one, they made the second last line. Is that the two of them made or what?
Yeah, yeah.
With the alif,
Masculine.
does that make it two?
Yes, it does.
Does the
Because
alif
the
make it two?
the root word is ja'ala with no alif.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so there's an alif, so what happens?
so when there's alif, it becomes dual. Yeah, because
Dual lah, okay.
the alif is what we call alif tasni,
Okay, because you wrote here
tasniyah.
they, so I'm confused.
Okay.
The answer they.
Yeah, they made, yes, masculine, dual. Yeah.
Dual, okay, okay.
All right. So this is plural, this is dual. Yeah, I didn't explain that. Okay, good. So now, yes, your turn. Ja'altum. Sister Sila, yeah, you're back here.
Antum.
Mhm.
This, what am I supposed to find? The first one is the second.
Tasniya, you say?
Tasnia, yes.
Tasniya?
Means no
You know,
jamak.
because
Jamak.
whenever you have a tasniya, there should be an alif somewhere. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Jamak.
so this is actually jamak.
Jamak.
Yes. And is it masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Yes, no,
Muzakkar.
no. Yeah.
And then
And
this one is the second person.
would you say this is hadir? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And the translation would be?
Jamak.
Second
You,
person. You
you all,
made. Yeah, you made.
you all.
Okay, so you made. Yeah, so this is masculine and it's plural. Okay. Ja'alat, Sister Elaine. Here we go again.
Oh, okay. Ja'alat. Okay, so it ends with a T, so it's singular.
Yes,
Sorry. Ta. So it's singular. Yeah,
I
yeah,
like that. I understand that so totally.
yeah.
Okay then.
And then it is a female because of the ta.
Good.
Okay.
And
Whew. And then Ja'alat is a female. Oh. Uh, First, second, or third. Is it first? Oh,
not
Ja'alat.
because this is female.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
it doesn't. It
female.
does. It that means you can't
Oh,
see
that
whether
means
it's.
it.
Mm, sorry,
So I
it's.
cannot, I cannot, I cannot say it's me because it's female. So it
Mm,
has to be second person.
why would you say it's second person?
Oh God. Okay, wait, don't. If you say it like that, then I'm gonna change my answer. Hang on. Um. Okay. So okay. Third person, second person. Ja'alat. Ja'alat. Oh, I don't know. I still keep coming with third person, but because if it's second person, there would be like a uma ending to it. So it's not second person. Uh, yeah. Oh wait, just now Kak Asila said something. If it ends in a, then it's a dual,
Aha. But
right?
this
You
one
said.
doesn't end with an A. With an R. Yes.
Oh, we're doing ja'alat. Okay.
Remember, this one doesn't. You cannot see the hiya. You cannot see the ha.
Okay.
Whenever
But I
when.
know it's a female,
So if
right?
you cannot see the doer in the word,
Yeah.
it automatically makes it the third person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is the third person. So you
Okay.
would
Thank
translate
you.
it. So how would
Yeah.
you translate it? How would
Oh,
you
what was jalat?
when
Uh,
it's female third person and ja'ala is to make.
Make.
And
And
this
this
is
is so
past tense.
she made.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. She made. You
She
got there.
made.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
This is a repeat. This is a repeat. So Sister Fatima, you have to get this 100% on the spot.
Ooh.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's Wahid, Mudakkar, Ghaib. No,
Why?
sorry. Wahid,
No,
Tasniya, uh,
that's yeah. Okay.
Tasniya, Mudakkar, and
Yes.
Ghaib.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. And the translation is
Um, you both made. They both made.
okay. Yeah, they both meet. Yeah, masculine, dual. Alhamdulillah. Sister Radlin. Karatuma. This is to read. Okay, the meaning is to read. So this is tuma.
Um, this one dual.
Dual.
Both
Musa.
Muzakkar and Muannas.
Dual. Yes. And
Mutakallim.
it has a
Eh,
ta. So
so the second person.
second person. Good. Translation?
Uh, you two read. Or both of you read.
Both of both. Okay, right. Yeah. So male, female, dual, read. Okay. Still not getting Sister Shiraz to participate here, so we have to go back to Sister Asila. Ja'alna. Ja'alna. Na.
It means made as well, right? To make, right?
Yes, that's right. Ja'ala is to make.
So we. But then if we, the na should be nun alif, right?
If it's dual, then na should be there's an alif somewhere. Yeah, but na usually we don't do it from dual. It's always. Oh, you mean for the for we? Is it?
We.
Yeah, yeah. There's no alif here.
Why? So is this a we? This jama?
It is actually feminine. Because I remember Sister Elaine saying, if there's a noon, no noon there, she said.
Why would nun be a
Yeah, yeah.
feminine? So weird.
Because the feminine, remember, the feminine mubtada is antunna, yeah, and hunna. Yeah, antunna and hunna.
Okay.
So that's why the na comes in. But now which one? Is it second person or is it third person?
Second.
Okay. This one has a tunna. This one is just na. And you're saying it is the?
Second person.
Why would it be the second person?
Because of this noon here.
Yeah, but both have noons. So which one?
So this one has alif. Huna has alif.
Yeah, you have a point there. But it has a double shadda on the noon.
Okay.
Okay. This, yeah, you're quite right there. Yeah, because there is also some, the way you write this is different. Yeah, but for now, let's just memorize the sound. If we go into detail, we will really get bogged down. Where were we just now? Sorry. It's like I lost the slide. Yeah. Yeah. Ja'alna. But we agree this is plural, right?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with that? Okay. And we also agree that this is mu'annas. Yes. The only thing that we don't agree is the point of view.
So I say first. I say first. Like we.
Like we, but you don't have the alif there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, somebody help me.
Yeah. Yes, can someone help? Sister Fatima, can you help Sister Asila here, please? Sister Fatima?
Now,
Okay.
Sada.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think this is second person, Sada, feminine.
Second person feminine. Okay, let's have a look, okay? It's actually third. Yeah, it's actually third. Because remember, I said of the na, one has a shadda and the other one didn't have. One has a ta and a nun, the other one has a nun only. Yeah. That's how I remember my females. Yeah, when it is third person, there's no ta. Yeah, when it's the second person, there is a ta. There's a tunna. This is hunna, no tas for this one. Yeah. I know Sister Elaine will get so upset because isn't ta for females? Something along the lines, yes. But here the female is not the ta anymore. The female is actually depicted by the nun. Yeah. Here. And to differentiate this with this, of course, this one has a shadda and a ha attached to it. Yeah, this ha. This is the third person. So hunna, third person. Antuna, second person. Then
I was just wondering if the table can be the other way around. It's
the other,
easier to memorize, I think.
meaning
Like
how would we put it?
like
Oh, sorry.
like the first table that you gave us, and then I memorized like that. Then now it will be the other way. So it's a little bit difficult.
Ah, okay. So meaning you preferred it looking like this, is it?
Yeah.
Mm?
Because your
Mm,
humahu, the earlier table kind of was like that.
yeah.
And
But
then
then
you
I
get
was hoping that if I did this, yeah, maybe, yeah, it's easier for you to memorize.
it's easier.
And then we would have this, yeah, and then this one, yeah, but then you have to write down what is here and here. So yes, I can put this for you in this way, yeah. Does everybody
You
find it
gave already
easier?
earlier.
Uh-huh,
You gave
yes,
earlier like that.
but not with the
And
verbs, not with the verbs, yeah, not with the verbs. Okay, inshallah, see how. Okay, now this is the other way around. We'll just do one of these since it's already 10 past 10 and I know you all are tired. Just the other way around from English to Arabic. Yeah. So where were we just now? Sister Radin, have you done yet? Not yet.
Uh,
So she made. Now this should be easier. This should be faster. This is
she is third person.
oops. Oh, sorry. The other way around. Singular first.
This one, okay, singular. And then muannas
Okay. And third
and
person.
third person.
So how would I translate it?
Uh,
Ja'ala is the word for made.
uh, Mati, right?
Yes, Madi. It's all this Madi. She made.
Ja'alata.
No need the ta. There's only one of her. So it would be
Ja'ala, Ja'ala, Ja'ala.
she made.
Ja'ala.
He ja'ala. Yeah, it's with a sukun at the end. Yeah, there's no ta as in if it was ja'alta. Yes, that would be masculine. And then he made ja'alta. He made Sister Asila back to you again. This would be simple, right? This is we.
Okay.
Uh,
Ja'alna.
okay, that would be
Ja'alna is jama.
this
Zakar.
one can be both, right?
And first.
So ja'alna with the alif, the one that
Yeah.
that you liked so much. Okay, Elaine, he made. This should be.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
He made is Wahid.
Mm-hmm.
It's Zakar.
Mm-hmm.
It's third person, which is
Mm-hmm.
Wahid. Yeah.
So the
And
translation
then
is
the translate he made. He is third person. So Ja'ala.
ja'ala. Good. Alhamdulillah. I made Sister Fatima.
Ja'altu.
Mm-hmm. So it would be, that's
Oh,
correct,
no,
the
sorry.
answer.
So I made is Wahid,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mudakkar,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mutakallim.
Good. This can be both as well. Yep. As this okay. And the final one, Sister Ralin, Alhamdulillah, and we call it a night. This one. This is they. So MD. People. So this would be Sister Ralin.
I'm good.
Uh,
Uh, your voice is cracking, Sister Zubeda. Am I
oh
on
my
mute?
God. Okay, maybe Sister Elaine, you can put your mic on mute. Inshallah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Sister Ralin.
Okay, this one is plural.
Dual.
They, oh, okay.
The
Plural.
term is
Muzakkar.
no, sorry. This one, the
Oh,
number.
Tasniya.
Tasniya. Okay. Muzakkar. Okay. And
Third person.
five.
Oh,
And
Hmm. Ja'ala with alif.
ja'ala. Yes, alhamdulillah. Yes, this word ja'ala appeared 3 times tonight. Yeah, so by now you should know it very well. Okay, inshallah. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for participating. Yeah. So we'll next week we will continue and we'll move into the present tense. Yes, this is just madi. Yes, we'll move into the present tense, and then inshallah, I will try and do the table as per your request. Yes, Sister Sila. Okay, then subhanallah wa bihamdik.
Thank
Nashhadu an
you.
la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take care.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Jazakallah khairan, Sister Suraya.
Amin wa iyyakum. Barakallah.